Hello again, friends. I've got Silas here to help me. Can you say hi, Si?
Hi.
We're going to do a science experiment on this rainy day. Now, whenever you do a science experiment, you're asking a question. You're trying to find something out, and you're going to test it to see if you can find the answer. The question we want to ask today and find out the answer is, how do clouds make rain? It was really rainy this morning, so that's why we're doing this experiment today on a rainy day. But when we do a science experiment, there are 4 steps. Number 1, there are materials that you need, and we're going to go over that in just a minute. Number 2, there's a procedure or some steps that you have to follow. Number 3, when you're doing a science experiment, you get to make some predictions. You get to guess, what do you think is going to happen? And then number 4, after you've tested out the experiment, you'll come up with a conclusion. You'll find out what happened. So let's go back to number 1, our materials. Today, to do this science experiment with us, you will need a clear cup, or we have a glass cup here. You need some water. We have some water from our faucet. Silas, can you hold up the shaving cream? You'll need some shaving cream. And then last but not least, you'll need some blue food coloring. Okay? So after you gather all of those materials, and you might need to pause the video right now and go ask mom or dad if they can help gather up those things. If we have all the materials ready, we can go ahead and start with number 2, the procedure, what we're going to do. So you're going to take your clear cup or your glass cup that we have, and you're going to pour some water into the cup. Now the water represents the air. Can you see the air, Silas? Can you see the air? No, but you can feel it, right? You can feel the air. When you go outside, there might be a gentle breeze. We're constantly breathing and taking air into our lungs. This clear water represents the air that's in the sky, okay? And now Silas is going to help me out. We're going to add some clouds. The shaving cream is going to be the clouds. Hold on 1 minute, buddy. Clouds are really just droplets of water or water vapor that is collecting up in the sky. So we're going to go ahead, Silas. We're going to, we already shook our shaving cream. He's going to squirt some clouds. Woo! Maybe if you hold it like this. Yep, sideways a little bit. There we go. Awesome, buddy. Can I put a little bit of clouds on this side? We've got our clouds. There we go. The clouds are in the top. Okay, now, so we've got our clouds that are up in the top, and we're going to add some more water droplets. That's what the blue dye represents, are more droplets of water. Now, my question for you is, remember number 3 is predictions. We get to make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen when we add more water droplets to our clouds? Silas, what do you think?
Look like it's gonna rain.
You think it's gonna rain? You think it's gonna drop down? Okay. Do you think that the shaving cream is going to do anything? Do you think it might change?
Blue?
Maybe it might turn blue. That's what I'm thinking, because this is blue food coloring. Anything else? You have any other predictions or guesses? Boys and girls, what do you think is gonna happen? Maybe whisper to the friend next to you, your brother, your sister, mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever's taking care of you. What do you think is going to happen? Are you ready to find out? Okay, so Silas, I'm going to give you this one. Now, when you're working with food color, I'm going to have you move in just a little bit, buddy, so they can see you. There you go. When you're working with food coloring, you don't want to get it on furniture or on your clothes, because it doesn't usually come out. I want you to put just a couple drops up there in the clouds. Just adding a little bit, okay? You can stop for right now. That's like we added some water droplets. The clouds are getting bigger and bigger because there's more water vapor and water droplets. So I'm going to add some on this side, some more water droplets. Okay. Silas, you want to add a little bit more? Nothing's really happening so far, although I see that. What do you see happening with the food?
It's drying out.
Okay.
Kind of like icing.
Like icing?
Sometimes it gets hard.
Yeah, it gets hard. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like it's hardening up a little bit. I don't know. Okay, he's going to add some more. Do you see clouds in the sky almost every day? I know that I do, especially lately. We've seen a lot of clouds. Oh, here, let's back up. Something's happening.
Oh.
I don't know if my friends can see.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's probably difficult for you guys to see. I'm gonna put this up. Do you see what's starting to happen? The water droplets are getting so heavy up in those clouds that they're starting to fall down. They're starting to drop, and it looks like it's starting to rain inside of our glass. Okay, well, I'm gonna add a couple more water droplets because that's what happens. There's water all over the earth. There's water in lakes and rivers. You probably have little puddles of water out in your driveway right now. Now, if the sun were to come out and start shining, you know what that sun is going to do to the water that's on the ground?
Dry it.
Yeah, it's going to start to dry it out to cause it to rise. That's called evaporation, when the water is getting heated by the sun and it starts to rise. And all of those water droplets have to go somewhere. Well, they're going up to the clouds, they're going up to the sky. And those water droplets, as they're rising, are joining in with the other droplets that are already in the clouds. And when the clouds get so heavy that they can't hold any more water droplets, guess what happens? It starts to rain, yeah. And I'm going to hold this up one more time because it is really starting to rain in our glass. Okay, awesome. Well, I hope that you had fun doing that science experiment. This might be one that you might want to try a couple times. Silas, if I have you turn around, buddy, and get real close, you can say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. We'll see you guys later.